In this edition of That's Not Bible, we're going to talk about the absurdity of evolution. Most evolutionists claim that about 13.7 billion years ago, a tiny singularity, smaller than a proton, exploded, resulting in inflation, which led to the material universe. Maybe you were taught that in school. They present it as rock-solid fact, but it's really a great fallacy. The truth is, there are many questions that evolutionists cannot answer. It is a theory based on the assumption that might is right. For instance, how could a tiny singularity smaller than a proton explode and produce such a massive effect? That violates the law of cause and effect. The law of cause and effect says every material effect must have an adequate cause that existed before the effect. Well, let me tell you something. A tiny singularity exploding is not adequate. It does not properly explain the vast universe. Suppose someone threw a huge brick across the room, smashing into the wall, and someone turned around and asked, "Who threw the brick?" And I pointed to a mosquito. Would anybody believe that the mosquito threw the brick? Why not? Because it's not adequate. And so it is with evolution. Moreover, evolutionists cannot tell us where the tiny singularity came from, what it consisted of, or what caused it to explode. Evolution assumes that all things came about by chance, and that life came from non-life. Genesis 1:1 answers all the questions evolution cannot. Evolution is a false theory.